This is Starseed Revolution here. And just as a quick thank you to my I reached 100 subscribers, you guys. And I think my channel's been up like over a week. It's been up like a little over a week, I think. Oh my gosh, I'm so grateful. Oh my gosh. Over 100 subscribers. Listen, that might not be much to the people here on the tube, you know, but it's something to me. I'm so grateful, you guys. I can't even tell you. Just a quick reminder, I wanted to, I will be doing, y'all, my shirt is so wrinkled. It is so wrinkled. It's okay. I'm chilling right now. So, I'm not getting off work. I'm chilling. Okay, so, what was I saying? Oh, so I just wanted to come to you guys and do a quick video for my over 100. That's what I was saying. For my over 100 subscribers. It might not seem like much to the giant YouTubers out there, but I am so grateful that you all chose to give my little piece of the internet, my little piece of the tube, a chance. Thank you guys so much again. So I know you guys are sitting there like, Des, aka Starseed. What is this gonna be about? Well, I was talking to Psychic Tracy Brown, and you know her as Psychic Tracy Brown on YouTube. I was talking to her like last week, and we were talking about celebrity readings, and I was like, listen, I will do like D and Z listers, because A, I'm nowhere near her caliber of psychic and gifted, and B, she's just everything. And I leave the readings to people who are everything, and she is everything. So, with that being said, and this is so shady, what I'm about to say next. No shade, but shade. I'm going to do a quick celebrity reading on Loughlin, aka Aunt Becky from Full House. Now, I don't know much about her case. I've seen a few things. I guess kind of her daughter. I saw some stuff about her daughter and how she got her in on some like illegal stuff. Got her 2 daughters, I think, into college, and they didn't even want to go, and you know, but she felt like they should go, so she paid a lot of money to USC, I think, to try and to get her daughters in. And they were just interested in partying, drinking, and bullshitting, you know. And I guess today I saw a picture of her. She showed up, I guess, at court. Maybe that was today. I hate when psychics are like, or when intuitives are like, you know, I don't know anything about this case, and they know it all. Listen, I don't know anything about her because A, like, nobody's been checking for Becky since, like, hell, 1991. Like, ain't nobody looking for her. I mean, unless you watch them, like, Hallmark movies or whatever. Wasn't she queen of, like, the Hallmark channel, Lifetime channel or something? Like, am I thinking of, like, Blair from The Facts of Life? I don't know. One of the two. But really, nobody's checking for Aunt Becky like that. Nobody was checking for Lori Loughlin like that. No shade, but nobody was checking for you like that, sis. So I really was not keeping up with this. It does, however, I guess, you know, from what I did, like, kind of scoop up, I guess, it kind of bothers me. Not kind of, it definitely bothers me, especially as an educator myself, and, you know, I'm not a parent, but definitely as an educator, and how we go in and we, you know, tell these students, at least I tell my students, right? You know, you too can be anything if you just, you know, work hard enough, and you know, get your grades high up, and you too, you don't, you know. And then, you know, America perpetuates the lie, right? Of the pull yourself up by your bootstraps mentality, right? That you can make it in America if you just pull yourself up by your bootstraps, when the reality of the situation is, no, you can't. No, you can't. It's about who you know and access. And I guess from that standpoint, I'm not too keen on telling black, brown, and poor white children that all they have to do, is go to school and do the right thing and make really high grades, and they too, can be right where Aunt Becky's kids are. And I'm also not too keen on, on black, brown, and poor white kids getting to an institution, a prestigious institution that they got into on their own merit, and being made to feel like an affirmative action case, or feeling some sort of imposter syndrome simply because, the upper echelons feel like they're there only because of some sort of affirmative action or handout. Can possibly be that we're excellent and that we're here on our own merit. And yet here's, Becky with the bad grades, mama paying X amount of dollars for access, and she probably shut some other kid out of the dream that they would have had, on their own merit. But you photoshopping pictures, of your daughters in order to get them in. And what's sad is it's not like you weren't rich already. It's not like they would have had struggles. So I don't even understand that. Nevertheless, I'm not gonna go on a rant. I'm just gonna see kind of what's around Lori Loughlin, aka Aunt Becky from Full House, and this in this scandal. What's around Becky from Full? I've been shuffling forever. It's all right. At least it's nice and shuffled. What's around Lori Loughlin? What's around Lori Loughlin? Ooh, what the hell? What's around Lori Loughlin in this court case, spirit? Universal energy, show me what I need to see for Lori Loughlin in this court case. What's around Lori Loughlin in this court case, spirit? Whoa. That wanted to cut. That came out quick. Okay. Woo-hoo-hoo. All right. Let's see. I didn't even have to pull the spread for that to come out. I know exactly what that means too. 1, 2. What's around Lori Loughlin? 3, 4, 5, 6. What's around Lori Loughlin, spirit? What's around Lori Loughlin, spirit? I'm gonna leave this up here because, okay. I'll show you guys in just a minute. Well, this is her or her husband donating the money for real. Obviously they did it. So if you were asking, if those of you all who were like, no, she's innocent. No, she did that shit. Sorry. I feel like she feels like she was justified in doing it for the love of her children. And I also feel like, because I got 3 women here, I think this is her and her 2 daughters. Hang on. Come on, focus. I feel like this is, yeah, okay, there we go. This is her and her 2 daughters. I feel like she feels like she did it for the right reason. She did it for the love of her 2 daughters. And I feel like, I don't know if they're trying to say that they weren't involved. They absolutely had a hand in this. It's not like the other kids. I think there were some other kids that were saying, like, no, we never knew anything. We never knew our parents did this, and I'm so embarrassed. They knew. Absolutely, they knew, and they plotted. I really felt like I feel like she feels like she was the puppet, not the puppet master, but she felt like she was in control. She felt like she was controlling, uh, what am I trying to say? She feels like she had everything under control. And she saw herself as pretty confident, and she sees her still now. There's some arrogance going on with her. Like, she feels like she's going to get out of this one. And she feels like there's going to be a victory here. But ultimately, she kind of comes across as a peacock. Like, yeah, I did it. And I did it for the love of my children. And any other, I can hear her saying, like, any other parent would have did this for their kids. And I don't know what I did wrong. I don't know what I did wrong. What? I don't know what I did wrong. She is prepared to do battle. And she really feels like she's going to be victorious, guys. I also just get the feeling that she's going to try to prey on public sympathy as a mom. And she's going to say, well, as a mother, what mom wouldn't want her kids to go to college? What mom wouldn't want her kid to have, the American dream? Any other parent would have done what I would have done, Your Honor. Or, if she gives public interviews, I don't know, she's gonna approach it up from the standpoint of, I'm the mom, and I'm gonna protect my own no matter what. I did this for the love of my kids. I did this because I love my children. And any mom who loves their children would have done the same thing. Feels like she did the legwork. It feels like she did most of the legwork to get her kids in. I don't really see her husband showing up anywhere in this. Like, I don't doubt, obviously, he had a hand in it financially. Like I said, I don't doubt that he didn't have a hand in it financially. But I feel like all of this came down to her, and like she was the mastermind behind it. Her biggest fear is looking like a fool to the public, because ultimately, again, she wants to be seen as this strong, confident woman who did absolutely nothing wrong. I don't really see her taking responsibility for this. Like, I don't really feel like she's gonna, it's gonna come across as making an emotional plea. It's not even like, I did this, it was wrong. It's like, listen, I did it, and any mother would have done this, period. Like, I don't see any personal responsibility here. I do see a lot of secrets and lies, though, that are going to come out. And I feel like she's definitely, like, there are a lot of skeletons in the closet between her and her daughters and her dad, oh my God, and her husband. And somebody knows where the bodies are buried. I don't know where that came from, but somebody, she knows. She's holding on to quite a few things, not just with regards to the college situation, but there's other things that she's been involved in, and she knows some stuff. I also feel like she might like blow the whistle on other people. Like, she might know some dirt or some insider things on some other people, and I don't think she's above throwing them under the bus to save herself. Again, super, super arrogant lady, doesn't take personal responsibility, feels like she can do no wrong. What I'm not seeing is jail time. Ooh, never mind. Shit. All right. I knew that was coming. I feel like she and her daughters and her husband are trying to put up a front of strength, but I saw that here too. However, she's going to get super defensive. She's definitely going to have to defend herself and what she knows, because again, she knows a lot of things, a lot of secrets. This is her being super defensive in court. See, I don't, okay. Normally this is a good card. And I see it as her ships are coming in, but in this case, I see it as the chickens coming home to roost, right? Like the ships are coming in, but not in the best way, right? Right? This tells you everything you need to know. Courts. This is judgment. In the Witch's Tarot, it's judgment. It's it's judgment. I had to think of what it was. Oh my goodness, I'm blanking out, y'all. Okay, so this is judgment here. So this is definitely the court case here. I feel like her chickens are coming home to roost. I feel like whatever goes down quickly. Like she might cop a plea if she hasn't, or she might take it all the way to trial if she hasn't, and then, I mean, Becky, sis, I don't know, girl. And then it falls apart. Her empire just crumbles. Again, she sees herself as a boss, right? Yeah, I did it, and any mom would have done this, and I pulled the strings, and I masterminded this whole thing, and we got together and we plotted, and anybody would have done this for the love of their children, but think your chickens are coming home to roost. The judgment comes down, whatever that is. And I think whatever you had, your empire is just going to crumble. It's over. How does that mean? Yep. Wheel's going to start turning. I think she's hopeful. I also think she's hopeful to turn this situation into profit, whatever that means, like sell the story or talk to the media, or like talk to the media, sell her story for profit. She's looking for some sort of monetary gain from all this, probably off the kids. She's also going to play off the nostalgia of who she is or who she was. Right? She's looking for everybody to love me because I was Aunt Becky in the past. And see, I'm still Aunt Becky. It's just, again, mother energy. I did this, for my kids, right? And how could you not love me? Because I'm lovable. And, and then she tries to turn it into some sort of monetary financial gain. She might even have to pay some restitution. I don't know where that came from. She might even have to pay some fines or some restitution. So this might not be money coming in. It might be money going out. But either way, in the end, she's sad and disappointed. Deep down, I think she's sad and disappointed with whatever. Again, this tower comes down. She's sad and disappointed. And I think she's going to wind up screwing herself and her daughters, which that's already happened. But I feel like I think it's going to further solidify how screwed she is. Again, it just comes crumbling down. Change has to occur for her, and not for the better. I don't think she can see it because, again, in her mind, everything's okay. But once those ships come in, hang on, let me pick this up. My nails are too long. Okay. Once the ships come in, the chickens come home to roost. She's done emotionally. Just done. I think she's gonna realize it's gonna hit her all at once. Like, it's gonna hit her. I messed up. I don't think she can see it now, but it's gonna hit her. When this judgment hits, it's gonna hit her. Should I even pull a damn angel card for this lady? Should I even pull a damn angel card for this lady? Let me do it. Let me see what comes out. Let me see what comes out. Hang on. Okay. Whew. All right. Angels and spirit guys, talk to me about Lori Loughlin. Final outcome. Give me one final outcome card for Lori Loughlin. These cards are so hard to show. I feel like I say that every video. What's around Lori Loughlin? Spirit, talk to me about Lori Loughlin. I just saw the Tower. At the bottom. Life experience. It also showed up in her reading. Whatever's going to happen is going to happen quickly. The hammer of justice might come down on her a little too fast for her to get herself together. Her ducks in a row. Whatever happens is going to happen fast. And I think news of it is going to happen fast. This is events moving at a fast pace. Delays are over. It's just going to be chaos. Many things happening at once. Whew. All right. Becky, I hate it had to be you, sis. But that's what happens when A, you get caught up in some nonsense, and B, and it isn't like other people, it isn't like other people haven't been doing this for, for decades, right? This has been happening. But I feel like for whatever reason, this particular group, including the lady from Desperate Housewives, are examples. Like they're going to be made an example out of. And it's unfortunate that it had to go down this way, but I think it had to definitely go down this way. Maybe to hopefully, I don't want to say maybe, hopefully to call attention to a much bigger problem, which has everything to do with affirmative action, everything to do with public policy, everything to do with a broken school system, everything to do with generational poverty. And I feel like this is the catalyst for a lot of other things. I'm not saying those things are going to be fixed, but I do think that they'll be exposed. And I feel like this is the catalyst for those things. This is just the start of something much bigger. And I think this is a symptom of something much bigger. All right, guys. Well, that's what I had for Becky with the bad grades, aka Lori Loughlin. If you liked this video, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep the comments on for this one because, woo, child, this is a lot. Anyway, I'll be back with the mid-months later on this week, probably closer toward the weekend. Until next time, I'll see you then. Bye, guys.